Hello, my name is Jasmine McNeil, and welcome to another segment of the B interview series. Today, I would like to welcome Romona Matthews with UB4Me Creations. Hi, Romona.
Hey, Jasmine. Thank you so much for having me. How are you?
I'm doing good, and thank you so much for being here. So, can you tell everyone, we just said your name, but tell us a little bit more about yourself and what your business is?
My name is Romona Matthews, as you said. I am originally from Niagara Falls, New York. I've been here since 2006. And the name of my business is UB4Me Creations. And I love creating, I love sewing. It's a passion.
Awesome. So, tell me what made you start your own business? And I know you said you love creating and sewing. So, are you doing clothes, accessories? Tell me a little bit more about your product and what made you start this business.
So it's funny because as my profession, I'm a teacher. I teach, I tutor, I'm an elementary school teacher. And so I tutor, I sell body oils, I sew, I make t-shirts, which a lot of people are doing nowadays. Everything is custom made. Whatever I sew is custom made right here. I call this the money room. So I just thinking back on my why, I have to credit both of my grandmothers for this love that I have. My maternal grandmother, she had this old green sewing machine and it was almost dry rotted. She gave it to me and I just started stitching things. I just started creating things. Didn't know what I was doing, just started putting things together. And my paternal grandmother, she used to set up her living room to make homemade quilts. And just watching her and watching both of them, I guess that's pretty much how I came to love this passion of creating things and sewing. And I'm pretty much self-taught. And perfectly one day soon, I can enroll in school and gain my degree in sewing and just fully understand the foundations of what I love to do.
What a blessing. So, how long have you had your business? How long have you been doing this?
You before me came into existence. This one lady, Catrice Tompkins, I'll mention her too. She challenged me to make her a skirt for Thanksgiving that she wanted to wear to a family event. Nervous was I. I'm like, oh my goodness. So she was my very first customer, November of 2018.
I love that story and I love how you got started. So, tell me, why do you think that Black entrepreneurship and Black wealth is important, specifically for our community?
Well, Black entrepreneurship and Black wealth is vitally important because for so long we've been suppressed and not given the credibility that we can conquer the world with our knowledge, with our talents, and with our gifts. It's like no more living under the covers or umbrellas of others. Like now is a time that we can allow our sun to shine and let the reflection bear truth on others who want to be set free from being bound under someone else's dreams and hopes and riches and aspirations. Like we can live, we can come out from under those covers and we can make a name for ourselves. So just as Black entrepreneurs, realizing that we could take what we have to another level. And I believe, I tell people this all the time, I believe that there's $1 million for everyone and I'm just in line to get mine.
Oh, I love that. Okay, I love that. So tell me, were there any challenges that you faced when you began entrepreneurship? And if so, what were those challenges?
Jasmine, that is a great question. Unfortunately, I have and I still am facing challenges as an entrepreneur. One of the major challenges is the lack of community support. Unfortunately, I was commenting on one of my friends' page. Her name is Nikki Sweet Treats. Just the other day about how on social media viewers can comment and like and possibly, even share your our products all day. When it comes down to placing the orders and following through, they'll place an order and not pay for it, and not just really following through. That becomes a challenge. And please understand that our passion and our talents, they keep us friends with Duke Energy and Piedmont Natural Gas and Mecklenburg Water. So another challenge is also building long-lasting and trustworthy relationships. Some people find it difficult to trust Black businesses. And trust me, I get it. Some people were burned by a Black business. However, that doesn't negate the fact that there are still trustworthy businesses out here. It frustrates me that it seems like we're always competing against each other instead of trying to help each other out. But at the end of the day, we have to understand what a business is, how to manage it, and how to separate friends and family from customers. That can get real etchy.
Yes, I totally 100% agree with that. Well, so now that we talked about your barriers and challenges, tell me what has been your key to success thus far?
Hmm. Well, my key to success, honestly, is my past. As hurtful as my past was, or as gloomy and cloudy as it was, I refuse to live below the promises of God, and they are yes, and in Him they are amen. So I trust the process, and I will be in lineup to come up. So I refuse to give in. I refuse to give up. That is my key to success. I want to set a name for myself and leave a legacy. I want to be remembered as someone who encouraged others to push until they could not push anymore. And Jasmine, like I would be lying if I said that I don't want my name to be a buzzword. I do. I came from the projects of Center Court. I faced rejection by my family and friends, heartache of deaths of my very close loved ones, and climbing into success and climbing into my passion and wanting to lay down this foundation for my children and for my grandchildren. So I want to be all that I can. I don't want to give up. I'm not going to give up. I refuse to give up. I will keep the faith and understand that, God has promises for me and they are faithful. So I just have to trust and believe every day that these are my keys and I need to do it.
I love that. And I see the passion oozing off of you when you speak. So I thank you so much for the transparency and for the passion that you speak with when you speak about your businesses as well, your business as well as your past. So do you have, I know you said eventually you want to be able to go back to school, but what are some future goals that you have for your business?
My future goals for my business is to have my label tags on the backs and in the homes of people across this country, not this state, just a period, point blank, across the ocean, regardless of its building my wardrobe, which I learned about in this entrepreneur endeavor that Jacinda Jacobs held 2 years ago, to having a boutique that I thought about. And I took a Dream Big class with Dr. Cynthia Davis, and it just allowed me to see, like, I don't have to settle. I don't have to just be in this little box or this little square. So my future goals is I want to have those custom products, t-shirts, body oils, whatever, tutor, whatever it is, I want those to be my breadwinners. And so I desire to see the fruits of my labor making all of my financial accounts very happy and lucrative.
Absolutely. Come on now. So tell me, I got one more question for you.
Okay.
Do you have any advice for someone that is looking to break into entrepreneurship or someone that has already broken in and that's struggling still? Because entrepreneurship is a beast and you have to be ready for it. So do you have any advice for someone that is looking to begin or is just beginning?
It definitely is a beast. I agree with you 100%. Elbow bump, all that high five. It's very challenging. So I would just say never despise yourself of small beginnings. Everyone has to start out somewhere. We have to start out somewhere. We need people. Get in networking with individuals, with people, with groups who are on the same path as you are, who is willing to share their ideas and their gifts and talents with you so that you can grow. Definitely say trust yourself and trust the process. And please do not give up, because folks, which includes strangers, family, and friends, they will reject you. They will give you no's. They will walk away from you. And they might not even support you. Even those who you think should support you. They will not. Just trust me. I have experienced all of this, and I am still in it. I'm still in the game. And yes, it hurts. It hurts like heck. But guess what? You got this. I want to say just real quick, like I mentioned earlier before, like there were two women who trusted me so much with my gift and my talent that it helped boost my confidence in my business. Like I said before, Catrice Tompkins of Military Glam and Christina Grice of Turquoise Tea and Spa and Beauty Bar. Catrice was my very first customer in November 2018, wanted me to make her a skirt for a family event. So all these things were going through my head, like she's going to be in public with something that I created. And so that made me nervous. However, she trusted me and she loved it. And Christina, she asked me to make her bridesmaids gowns for her wedding. That is huge. And she said to me, she said, I chose you because you said that you were self-taught. And as an up and coming, I get emotional, as an up and coming entrepreneur, I want to invest what I want, what my vision is in you. And she saw that in me. And that means a lot. That right there, Jasmine, really took the cake. So that is what, the things that we look for. We look for breaks into entrepreneurship. And so I say to you all, don't block your blessing. Don't look down on your small business, and definitely don't look down on anyone else. And I want to also, before finish this up, just to thank you for giving people such as myself an opportunity. We give honor where honor is due. So I honor you. I thank you for allowing UB4Me Creations to speak and to put my love and my passion and my energy out there. So entrepreneurs, go for it and do it.
Romona, I want to thank you so much for your story, for your passion, and for being here today and contributing to another segment of the Be interview series. I definitely think this is a treat for anyone that tunes in. So thank you so much for being here today. And we'll leave your information, any information to be contacted after this. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Jasmine. I thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity.